I destroy it.
Break immediately. Whoa.
Slash, I can hit, then to put like a pal, and you can destroy like this. Chuck.
Sure, snap.
Actually, the stick, hit, or then you move.
Perfect. Okay, guys, so now we are joined by Mario Sechi, who is a Silat instructor, also a JKD instructor, and also a Kali instructor. This is day 2 of the Rick Fay, the camp here at Southampton. So, yeah, Mario, nice to meet you properly. Tell us a little bit about Silat then, because it's one of the lesser known martial arts in terms of as karate, judo, jiu-jitsu, etc.
Yes.
So, yeah, Indonesian Silat. Tell me a little bit about it, please, sir.
First of all, thank you very much for the invite. It's a pleasure to share some information about it. So, Pencak Silat is the most ancient martial arts of Malay people. These terms can be translated with Pencak comes from Penka or Menkak, that the name used in Java, in Madura and Bali, and Silat in Sumatra.
Okay.
So there are many different names that is referring to Pencak Silat generally, but they decided in 1948 when the International Silat Federation in Indonesia was done. They decided to have a common term that is Pencak Silat, that used in spread all the 70,500 islands of Indonesia.
Wow.
So even if maybe they can use the original name in the place of the origin, but the Pencak Silat is the common term they use to refer to the martial arts. So naturally there are a lot of stories, legends, tradition about Silat. It's very difficult to have a precise story of, because you can consider the contamination of the martial arts. The many people that move from, for instance, from Indonesia, Malaysia to the Philippines, or they come from India to China. So the contamination as martial arts, well, a lot. But generally speaking, in the West Java, that is the Silat style that I mainly train, maybe start from West Java and in Sumatra with the different style. For instance, if you think to West Java, the Sundanese Pencak Silat as Chimande is one of the oldest style that maybe was from other styles come from. If you think to Sumatra, for instance, the Harimau, this is the tiger style. Okay. For the Minangkabau, so the Minang culture is one of the oldest style that maybe influenced the other. So, in my experience of what I trained, I still training and learn, especially some style of West Java. As in my organization, that is Gary Sparks is one of my teachers. Yeah. We train different styles that are Chimande, for instance, Sera, this is one of them well known in the world, Chikalong, Sabandar, and Uli Macau. So there are different styles from West Java with different strategies. For instance, Chimande is one of the oldest style. It's based especially on the condition of the body when you hit, to avoid the attack and come back to the strike. Sera is one, maybe Sera or Serak, as many people know in Europe and USA, is a close range system. Okay. The idea is to pukulan, so the idea is to striking, the idea is to close the range and work to the opponent. You can hit with the punch, siku, that is elbow, whatever, also with the kicks. Try to, if you have the possibility to throw, to sweep the opponent down, to finish him, but the most important thing is to hitting.
Okay, so hit first.
Finish. Yes. For instance, Chikalong and Sabanda are more internal style of this. They control the sensitivity of the opponent with the joint locks, etc. Uli Macau, that is a style where there's a mix from Chinese martial arts, Macau, if you think to the name, and Indonesia is also a very hard style. The idea is to pukulan, to enter, eating and finish the opponent on the ground.
So it's very much self-defense based martial art.
Yes.
Very practical, very street effective, very.
Yes.
Yeah.
For instance, one of the principles of Uli Macau is the tek-tok. This is this idea.
Okay.
Action, reaction.
Okay.
If you touch my reaction, I try to enter and finish it. So this is a general overview of this.
Perfect.
Arimao, that is a fascinating martial arts style, Silat style, is more maybe on they try to take you from the stand-up to the ground position.
Sure.
There's a lot of explosive kicking, joint lock, some grappling. I try to take you and get to the ground. My baby, because he was born in a geographic area with more jungle.
Okay. So the terrain makes a difference.
Yes, from the wet or whatever.
Sure.
So it's a very brutal system, but with a beautiful. In its brutal system, it's a beautiful movement. And the idea is always, as Silat, or as the mindset of Silat or martial arts, to finish the opponent.
Sure.
Naturally, it's not self-defense. No. You consider the martial arts is about warfare. No, it's about to defend your life.
So it's not self-defense; it's offense. You finish it.
Generally speaking, yes.
Okay.
So I start training in JKD Cali at Pencastilat in 1999. But what I found in Pencastilat was maybe some people have attitude for something or other. I find my way in Pencastilat. I love his flow, is in the mindset idea of to enter, eating the opponent, go to the ground, move, and then start with Pazang, that is a waiting position, waiting for the other. You know, Kali and Silat, they were built with the idea of multi-opponents.
Sure.
Well, because they use in the battle. So not that only one opponent, but multi-opponent, as can be in the street.
Sure, yeah. So it's not sport-orientated one-on-one.
So this mindset, if you transfer to self-defense, it can be very useful. So the idea to know how you are in the space and the time in the same.
Sure, yeah.
So the multi-opponent, so
that awareness,
all of the details, etc., 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 etc.
Perfect.
This is a general overview of.
Silat. Okay, perfect, cool. And what initially got you interested in the Silat then? Why did you go down that route of training in Silat?
Because I started training Silat with Sifu Guru Kasmagda.
Okay.
Because my first teacher, my former teacher, we started JKD Cali in Sardinia in 1999. We were the first. Guru Kasmagda made me fall in love in Silat.
Okay, cool.
Because I love the way he moves.
Yeah.
He show us some Sarak, some Arimao. It was very fascinating about.
Perfect.
So I start to be more interesting. I start to go deeply in the art.
Okay.
And even if keep training in JKD Cali, and I try to, when I do, for instance, my Scuola Combat application, try to take all the different aspects to put together.
Sure.
Okay. So in my Scuola Combat, I use my personal expression of what I have trained and learned. But when I have naturally only to teach traditional Silat, as Sera, Uli Macau, whatever, I try to follow the curriculum that my teacher taught me. Because we can conserve the tradition of the heritage of this fantastic martial arts. If you think when you train martial arts, you are doing as eye culture, because you study not only technique, not only the application, not only the form, but maybe the history of a country, people, like language. For instance, in Galispaxi we use the Sundanese dialect. So, because we have a real lineage, with my teacher is Abangeni Raspusi, is the founder of Galispaxi. Also in Arimau, with the other my teacher is Maguru Richard Krabdebu, and a lineage. You can use the dialect of Sumatra, this part of Sumatra. So it's so interesting.
You can really deep dive it.
So yes, martial arts, eye culture, history.
Putting it all together.
Yes, I think it's very interesting.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. Cool. Well, let's show some stuff, if that's okay. So what do you think is one of the most important principles of Silat then, or is there a Silat principle you can show or demonstrate?
Yes, for instance, most important principle, for example, for Sera, the idea is to close the range when the opponent does. So 5 or 6 most important principles. I am the director, is the directee.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so you're in charge?
Yes. Yeah. The second is tenderize.
Okay.
Maybe tenderize is too soft.
Tenderize, okay,
yes.
Nice.
Hitting hard as you can.
Sure.
Then you make the way to try to enter.
Yeah.
If you have the possibility to sweep or to throw, there is a forward pressure. The forward pressure is with my body, but also with psychological pressure.
Sure,
because I hitting you, coming to you, back. So you are thinking not to be hit and try to.
On the back
then
foot.
naturally the opposite leverage, like a body mechanic, martial arts is the opposite leverage. Okay, if I sweep by, for instance, 2 forces, one of this and push to the other.
Okay.
Generally speaking, hit him and drive him.
Okay.
When you want to, or when you prefer to, if you have the possibility to sweep or to throw down and finish him, then you stand up and ready for the others.
Okay, perfect.
It's very, also the flow of the Silat is very common to Kali. You know, Kali, in the flow of Kali, the capacity to adapt to different opponents, no? Is a different mindset respect to, I love all martial arts, but in my opinion, these 2 steps of martial arts can give you a very open mind. Okay. Especially Kali. As Sifurik say, Kali is more JKD than JKD.
Sure, yeah.
And in my opinion, the idea of JKD, as the innocent lineage, is the idea to be if you can, most competent martial artist as you can. So you have to be able to striking, or to grappling, or to clinching, or to sweep, or to use the weapons.
All ranges.
You know, in Kali, the weapons teach us the principle to use to MTMs.
Yeah, of course.
So it's a very sophisticated system.
Sure.
So modern. Also, Pentasilat, even if it's very traditional, if you see, for instance, the basic jewels of Chimande, they are 23, and they start to train in duduk position, the meaning sitting position.
Okay.
Chimande is, I think, the only style you train the jewels with a partner, and not alone.
And how does it work with a partner then? A strike thrown? Do you?
Yes, you start from
grabs, throws.
You start from duduk position because you can concentrate only to the upper body. Then you stand up. And you put the lanka, the footwork, and then the application. Okay. Even if it's very traditional old style, you can see a very modern application with gunting, we enter the use of the end, so different attacks. Sure. So nice. Okay. This is my idea. And when you go to the self-defense, naturally, it's not a question about, we train a lot of things. A ton of things, but maybe in a self-defense situation, maybe you only use few things, but with the high quality.
Really well.
But the most important thing for me is the mindset. Sure. Okay, any style is good, but the mindset. Sure. The idea of prevent, they have to be awareness of where you are, where you are, or where is, for instance, the exit. No, if you are in a close or with who I am with, or so it's a question of mindset. For instance, Arimau, but Silat in general, he has a warfare mindset. The idea is I try to kill you.
It's done.
And the difference, if I do Kali, I do something, you kill me, it's okay. In Silat, when I kill you, I having fun.
Okay, all right, yeah, intensity. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, sure.
intensity. No?
Okay.
So this is a general overview of.
Perfect. Okay, thank you. Okay, cool. So Guru Mario is just going to demonstrate some kind of techniques from the Silat system. So kind of over to him. What do you want to show?
Yes.
Like from a jab, from a cross, from a hook, from a takedown, what would you prefer?
Yes. First of all, very, very easy stuff. Against jab cross.
Okay.
Yes.
So
I
one,
enter with
two.
this the idea. I cover and potency to I destroy.
Break immediately. Whoa.
Slash. I can hit. Then to put like a pal. And you can destroy like this.
Sure. Snap.
Actually, the stick, hit. Then you move. You wait for the harder.
Okay. Yeah.
So you very slowly.
So there was a lot going on there.
Yes. So when I enter, I can
one.
enter. If I wish, I can hit here on the groin. I cover. I put. Now when I pass, slash. I can hit. You can also go with protocol. The most important things, you hit it, whatever. You can change to destroy elbow width, and then
Snap.
and then stop
Boom.
and move there. This
Okay.
one extension. For example, it can be like this. If you do jab cross hook,
Yeah.
the same entries, boom, I open, and when you hook me,
Boom.
I cover and enter to destroy. And then again, I can hit, I can kenji kaki, and then oh. Now the same, you can destroy, or if you wish, you can enter. I control like this, or also like this. I destroy, or also look. I close, I can, what is that? Choke.
Wow, that was fun. Perfect. Guru,
Thank you so
very much. Thank you.